The back, and then I was saying to Diego Capella and Jesus Navas to basically take care of the two full-backs advancing for Barcelona.
Albin there was the player penalised. Here's Messi.
And last week, but the person who laid him in was Dani Alves. And it's just a little bit of a pass on that right-hand side into it. Well, the other thing as well, sorry John, to cut across you, is that the fact that Piqué came in as well, you know, has done particularly well. Carlos Puyol.
Strings being pulled again by Xavi, and there was no offside flag, and Codina made a really good save. It was Messi with the overhead. They're all looking around for the flag, but...
Well, this is that incident from Xavi. We can't see whether or not Messi is offside, but I thought that was an opportunity where he should have just headed it and just dinked it over the goalkeeper. As it was, decent chest control, overhead bicycle kick, and Codina stood up nice and tall, but again, we saw there with...
There's Messi with a lovely looking through ball, aimed at David Villa. The goalkeeper comes out, but they haven't cleared their lines. And the final shot just goes wide. All the pressure though from Barcelona. Gerard Piqué. Getafe prepared to drop back inside their own half. The pressure then comes from Parejo. Get as far as the Champions League final. There's Iniesta. Lionel Messi. Miguel Torres.
Oh, that would have been harsh if it was
travel player. Here's Lionel Messi. Says he never intends to travel anywhere away from this club, and they're right through again.
Target. That's a great goal.
Messi caught in possession. They went over. They win it back. This is an example of how quickly they do so. And that is amazing clearance. And surely it's over. Well, it's an extraordinary little incident. I think Villa's gone back.
Ball into the path of Lionel Messi, and I thought possibly he could have gone down as Codina left a trailing leg. Great defending on the line, you have to say. And once again, as the ball comes out to David Villa, but certainly two talking points. Should it have been a penalty on David Villa?
Here they go again. Dani Alves just unable to pause for Abidal, who is watching the game from his hospital bed. How good the cover, but Barca win it back again, and stuttering feet again from Leo Messi.
Real good, where they become very sharp and incisive.
Here they go again, Bojan and Messi. Messi was bundled over as he went for the return ball. Not surprised to see when Fernandez producing a yellow card. Cata Diaz. Alves coming off the long run was the option. It was deflected off the wall. Codina didn't manage to keep that ball in.
The players from Getafe.
So fluently done again from Barcelona. Messi, lovely touch to Alves, and the return ball again. Offside though against Lionel Messi. Feel that if you are able to get up quickly, get at the defenders, that's their weakness. Just easier said than done.
Well, it is easier said than done, and as we know, though, it's over the shoulders of Milito. It's just, I think when you look at this weekend's fixtures, there's some phenomenal games around, John, isn't there? Not only with the Madrid derby tonight, but Valencia, Sevilla tomorrow as well.
Oh, here they go again. This time Villa is in on goal. And a fine block. It's getting closer and closer, David Villa.
But it certainly is, and you have to say that it was a great dummy. I think it was from Lionel Messi.
You're right, the award for the top goalkeeper is called the Zamora, after the legendary Spain goalkeeper. But it's...
and that's what happened.
Messi's got room. Don't often see that these days, do you? Here he goes, weaving between orange shirts. Now he's got no room. 4 of them hunting him like a pack of dogs. And it's Messi again. He's surely onside here, even if Bojan was offside. Villa's on the charge. It's still Messi with his own personal possession counter in a moment. And they win it back again. Iniesta, as Arsenal found to their cost. He's very effective at that. A little pirouette there from Messi. Pace from Barcelona has been impressive, hasn't it?
Well, the players, especially the front 6, what sort of ground they cover during the course of a game. Because that's when things start to quicken up. That's when it starts to boil, in fact, because they're so sharp. But they know.
Guardiola. Messi, change of direction from Lionel Messi. Is he going to try and weave his way all the way through? Miguel Tano. And Messi. Worked it well again. De Beer, is Messi dancing in the penalty area again. Enough orange shirts come around it. Look at that. It's a good bit of skill, isn't it, by Diaz, and I'm right, there is no time to be added on at the end of this first half. But when you watch Barcelona, Pedro got a hernia problem as well, so he's out. Here's Messi. He's fully fit after that little scare over his knee.
The goals, if you saw that, the goal scored by Dani Alves.
Quick look at the referee, penalty area. But here's Messi again, he has a look around. Bojan wants it. Villa wants it on the back post, he goes for goal, and with the aid of a deflection, Bojan makes it 2 for Barcelona. The weight of pressure has been made to tell, and the champions are coasting again.
We have to say it's a wicked deflection from the effort from Bojan, but once again, Iniesta makes strides in towards the 18-yard box. Ball falls out to Lionel Messi, and he said to Bojan, look, get your time of the run sorted out. Plays it into his path, cuts inside, unleashes effort. It's a wicked deflection, you have to say, and Paul Cadena was just rooted to the bit of continuity. One player out, one player in, and that's what happened after 15 minutes of luck.
But they've got more work to do here.
Well, I thought that was another opportunity to see that Lionel Messi going through the heart of the defence. He's trying to play in David Villa towards the far post, just slightly overhit.
Xavi. Ever attacking fullback Dani Alves, a long way forward again. Messi, this time, effective
into that sort of area, just to go and cover in case there is a counter-attack. And Busquets does that really well as well.
Lovely play again. Full 90. Oh, it's lovely play. Villa's in behind. He's onside. He's got support. I'm really surprised he didn't go for goal. Well, having decided to pass, but he gave Cadena so much of a sight of it.
Well, the one thing that you can knock Barcelona is at times they tried to walk the ball into the net. Well-timed run from David Villa. That's the time you just have to open up your body, and it's just a little hard side foot to the opposition side.
5-8. I was mentioning. So Villa could be on something pretty similar. Oh, lovely play again. But the defending football team in the world, in many people's book. Got to prove that again this season, though. They're not the European champions, are they? Of course. They've worked their way through. Villa is in on goal. Still can't find the back of the net.
Well, once again, Cadena does well. He stands up nice and tall, but my initial reaction was that he was slightly offside to start with as he received that pass, but
there might be more of an obvious focal point. Arifmendi can do that, but he hasn't been. Messi, good cover, it needs cover, but he still can't knock him off the ball. Look at the strength and balance from Messi. And eventually they got around him. He seemed almost determined to carry on his own there.
Well, the thing is with Lionel Messi, he might just get the occasional clip whatsoever, but he's not one of those players to go down very quickly. Great tenacity in his running once again.
It's had an effect in that since putting Miku on, they've had a couple of attacks. The danger, of course, is it leaves them lighter at the back without Pesquero there. That gives room here to Messi. Just behind Xavi.
Well, you can see the person who chested the ball down in his own 18-yard box was down in, but the shot was at an angle, and certainly Valdez would have been very disappointed if that had squirmed underneath his body. But that's what you have to do with Barcelona. You have to press a little bit higher and take that little bit of a gamble. But as you're right to say, John, is that teams get exposed one evening.
Messi and Messi, oh, so close to being through again. It'll be a fascinating game. Real Madrid usually beat Atletico, and they really need to show that to us.
But it doesn't matter what side are playing Barcelona, they very rarely have a lot of possession. Players in the Getafe squad.
Now Adriano, Keita and Messi.
Just look at the amount of orange shirts, John.
Who's got the ball again? It's Messi. It's happened a lot, actually. Tries to go with the middle. It's very harsh to criticise Barcelona. Do they try and go through the middle too often? Or are they right to keep trying knocking on that particular door?
They all know where to move.
Oh, fabulous. How many players has he taken on this time? Messi, and he's given it to Villa again. Now it's Piqué. First game back after the international break is Villarreal away. And then the next away game after that is the Clásico against Real Madrid. So there are games in which they could drop point Barcelona. But I would say that Real Madrid probably have to be perfect from here on in. They're going to win the league back. With Barcelona pretty close to that. Messi tries the same route again.
Down that left-hand side, but you're right in what you're saying about Real Madrid.
The league. Barcelona. Champions for the last 2 seasons since Pep Guardiola was appointed. Messi just got tipped from behind.
No, they haven't, and I'm sure that Michel, the manager, will not be too disheartened.
The flag has stayed down again. A young Dutch international, experience of playing at the top level.
But still, in today's market, that's very cheap. Very cheap.
Only 6 Barcelona players in the Spain squad for this round of games, with the injuries to Puyol and Pedro.
Who zipped past Rizos in the Athletic Bilbao goal.
Messi's playing another 90 minutes. Hasn't scored again. And the referee brings it to an end. Somehow Barcelona were left hanging on at the end of that game, having dominated it for vast periods. Dani Alves in the first half, Bojan in the second. Manu's goal at the end gave us a good finish. Full time though, Barcelona 2, Getafe 1.